To everybody right there, welcome to the very session. My name is Preksha Sharma, your English educator at Unacademy, and I give you all a very warm welcome, everybody. Welcome to the very session. I hope that you all are so set to just listen to me so nicely because this chapter is again an important one. All right, and it's going to come in our examination, and it's a part of one of the very important chapters, which is what? Which is Glimpses of India. Okay, and herein, I told you all earlier as well that there are three parts, and we are already done with the first part. So, this is the second part that we are doing now. So, make sure that you all are staying tuned and you are listening to me very nicely and super carefully. Right, guys? Hey, everybody. Hi, guys. Hello, Shrey. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the worry session. I hope that everyone is really now so energetic in order to listen to me so carefully. Hey, Niveta. Hi, Stuti. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the session. So guys, glimpses of India, we are going to deal with the section Coorg. That is the second part of this very particular chapter. Word to word explanation would be there with the mini quiz right at the end of the very class, which is going to be in the form of menti quiz. So make sure that you all are staying tuned. You're not going anywhere. You're listening to me carefully. Also share the link with all your friends. Hey Jaswinder, hi dear. You seem to be a new student and I welcome you here to the very session. Okay, guys, make sure that you all are definitely going to share the link of the session with all your friends. Quite an important one, okay? Because this is really factual and completely filled with facts. You all will have to learn the facts. You will have to be so sure about the details that are there. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Shrey, all the sessions are being scheduled here. Didn't you check? I mean, that's given in the description below. Just check on the channel Unacademy 9 and 10 Experts. Usually, the academic sessions won't be taking place on Saturdays and Sunday. Okay, we'll be having some different kind of session. This Saturday, we'll be playing something on Christmas, like since all of you wanted something. Okay, as in like all of you wanted a kind of session to have fun. So I have organized one for all of you right at 11 a.m. We are going to have that session. Okay, so make sure that you all are going to attend that. And on Sunday, I'm going to come up with a session wherein I'll tell you all how to be a good speaker. Okay, so do attend that, and that is going to help you all to speak so flawlessly without any hesitation and in a good manner. Okay, guys. Hey, Avnish. Hi, dear. Welcome to the very session. It's you. That's amazing. Now, moving ahead, guys, my name is Preksha Sharma. I'm sure you guys know me. If not, let me give a very short description about myself, a very short and sweet kind of thing. I've done Masters in English Literature from Delhi University. I've been guiding a lot of students to be literally amazing for the last few years in their communication skills and academics. I'm sure you guys are going to be definitely so good in English. I'm sure about that. Then, guys, we have got the Telegram channel. I urge you all to kindly join it because all the updates related to the upcoming sessions would definitely be shared here. Okay, so don't miss out anything that can help you all score good marks. Make sure you're going ahead with it. Okay, now moving ahead, on Academy subscription features, guys, we are providing you all a lot. Make sure that you're using, okay, you are actually making use of a lot that is being provided by us. So we have got a lot of features. Hey Harshad, hi dear, good evening. You were not there in the yesterday's class. What happened to you? Okay, so what are the features, guys? You get to learn live from the comfort of your home, unlimited access to all the courses. So this is not only about English, right? It's about your other subjects too. Then top educators of India on one single platform, regular doubt clearing and answer writing sessions would also be there. And everybody, I keep on repeating this every time. I keep on reiterating this in each of my sessions that please make sure you're getting in the habit of writing. Like we are already done with one of the chapters, which is what, like the very first chapter that we did from this very particular Baker from Goa. We are done with the extra questions. We are done with the NCRT questions. We are done with all the MCQ questions as well. Okay, so everything has been covered. Word to word explanation has been done. Please start writing the answers on your own with all the tips and the tricks that I shared with all of you in these special classes. Okay, don't miss them out. Hey Muskan, hi. Hello Siali. And exhaustive coverage of the syllabus would also be there. Mentorship and guidance, study material in the form of PDF would be given, practices would be there, and live test series. So we have got a lot for everyone. Hey Mansi, I'm very well. Thank you so much. I hope you are good too. So daily practice sections would be there, weekly mock test series, live quizzes, daily MCQs, and subjective test series. Guys, we have literally got a lot for everyone right there. Make sure that you all are making use of it. So nicely. Hey Kratgun, I see you after a long time. Hi, welcome to the worry session. Okay, for Christmas function of school. Oh, that's well interesting. Great. Now, coming to your iconic subscription, guys, personal mentor would be there, one-on-one interaction would be there. Okay, you'll be getting one-on-one guidance with the top from the top educators. Okay, and they are going to take care of all your concerns. Then, live out solving sessions would also be there. We would have weekly reports wherein we'll be telling you that this is how you've been progressing through your week, and we are going to connect with your parents again. I'm giving you, sorry, I'm giving you an an affirmation that we are not going to complain. Instead, we are going to make sure that we are giving them an affirmation that you are doing literally good. Alrighty. Harshit, my dear, name is always good, okay? Using the term good before name is the wrong English. That's not the right one. You should always be asking, ma'am, your name. That is the thing, okay? Good name. There's nothing good or bad about name. Your name is good for you, right? My name is good for me. So you can never ask, ma'am, your bad name. All right. So the name is always good. Like a lot of people, they say, what's your good name? That's wrong. That's not the right way. Okay. Hey, Corby. Hi, dear. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you, dear. That's so sweet of you. All right. Your lectures, but record is my incoming clash at the time, but today, ma. Okay, okay, all right, Kritgun, fine. Okay, guys, so study planner would also be there for everybody, and all benefits of Unacademy subscription would also be a part of your iconic subscription. All right. Oh my God, Yali, your birthday is around 23rd of December. No, it's 22nd, 23rd or 27th, maybe. I'm not really sure. Okay, Harshit, of course, you are aware of my name, dear. Preksha Sharma. I told this right in the beginning of the session as well. Okay, so guys, for Unacademy subscription, we have got different monthly plans. You can go ahead with any plan that suits you the best, okay? Be it like 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 3 months. PSH10 is the code, my dear. Make use of this code. It will give you straightforward 10% discount and will make your life super duper easier as well. Oh my God, Tiali, really? Your birthday comes on 25th of December. That's really good. That's very nice. Okay, so guys, Unacademy free special class features are also there. Live real-time interaction using chat and emojis. Ask the questions using the question tab. Live poll options for quest and poll leaderboard. Compete with your friends too. So all the 90s, this is the timetable for all of you. Okay, and the 10s, you have a class with me right today, wherein we are going to deal with the NCRT questions along with the extra questions from Coorg. Make sure that you are not missing that out. Use the code PSH10 and be right there. Alright, this is very important. Now, guys, glimpses of India, Coorg by Lokesh Abrol. This is what we are going to deal with. Word to word explanation is going to be there. So, anybody, would you like to take the lead and just inform me, like, what is there in the chapter? What is the chapter talking about? What is it mentioning? And what do you understand from the given chapter? Could you please just let me know about this? Okay, alrighty. Okay, Harshit. Okay, fine. Okay. Alright, that's great, Siali. Okay, so tell me. Tomorrow I'm having return times of chapter the sermon and Binaras. Oh my God, Avantika. Okay, we are not yet done with that. Guys, would you please just let me know what are the chapters that are being covered in your schools? Everybody, just let me know about this. What are the chapters that are being covered in your school so far? Could you please just let me know? Okay, Shrey, you're right. Coorg is a city in Karnataka. Okay, like this is like a biography of city of Coorg. Shrey, that is very right. What about others? What are you all telling me? Okay, Coorg and a baker. Okay, they're being done straight. That's what you're telling me. I'm so sure about that. Okay, on 29th Feb. On, my dear, with dates you use on, right? Alrighty. Okay, we'll study about the origin of Arabic, a Greek descent. Very good. A popular coffee producing city. Very good proposal has been done. Okay, Harshit. All chapters except Coorg and necklace. Oh my God, Kritgun. Your school is really very fast. That's pretty nice. Alright. Glimpses of India, all done. Okay, okay, fine. Alrighty, people. Great. Okay, so you guys can just give me the suggestion, okay? Whatever chapters you guys want me to come up with, I'll definitely be coming up with that. Don't be worried about it, okay? Okay, guys. So, Glimpses of India, cool by Lokesh Abrol. First thing, please remember the spelling correctly is Coorg. And the second thing is it has been written by Lokesh Abrol. Kindly remember this right from the start. It's very good for you. I've been saying this in all my sessions for your term one also. I said this, and again, I'm saying the same thing for these sessions. Okay, it's really important for everybody. Madam writes the verse. Okay, fine, fine. All right. Okay, everyone. Hey, good evening, Pratmesh. Hi. Animals poem after this chapter. Okay, Shrey, fine. All right. Coorg is a city in Karnataka, which is also known as Coffee Country. Very good, Tiali. You're right about that. Okay, Coorg is basically a place, dear. It's a beautiful place. Okay, you guys must be visiting there. I mean, that's really an amazing place. Okay, it's super interesting chapter. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay, guys. So now moving ahead, okay? So what exactly Coorg is, guys? Like, what exactly Coorg? Like, what do you mean by that? See, Coorg is a coffee country famous for its rainforest and spices. So, you know, Coorg is basically a place that we find in order to be like, in order to visit there whenever you guys have time in your life and you're planning any kind of like journey, or like if you're planning a trip or something, ask your parents to take you there because it's really amazing. Okay, it's a place, it's a town in Karnataka, and that is really wonderful, very wonderful and very nice, like so close to nature. Like this, it only talks about nature. Okay, everybody. Yeah, it is famous, you know, it is famous for its rainforest. Okay, as in like completely, it is so very much lush in as in like it is so green, and it is known for spices as in masale. In Hindi we call it masale. Okay, so this is important. It is known as coffee country because that is what it is famous for. Like coffee from there like is amazing. It's a must try if you are going there. All right, this is just like heaven. Very good, Corby. You're right about that. Now, guys, we are beginning with the chapter. It says midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. So, you know, this very line is giving us the explanation. Okay, this very line is giving us the explanation of Coorg. Okay, it is talking, it is beautifying. All right, it is beautifying Coorg. It is talking about the beauty of this place. It is saying midway, that means in the middle of. Again, this very particular word has been given in all caps because that's how NCRT has actually like incorporated all your chapters in your book, wherein the first word of every chapter is in all caps. So that's one of the style of writing. Okay, whenever a book is published, guys, there is always a way that a publisher looks for, like a one in-house style, okay, of writing things has always been incorporated by any publisher. So that's what is done by NCRT here. Is that clear, everyone? Already, there's so much greenery there. Harshit, could you please be a little bit like sensical right now? Like just concentrate on what we are talking about right now. Okay, we don't need to talk about the women and stuff right now. All right. Okay, guys. So here, you know, midway, like midway, as in like in the middle of like Mysore, as well as the coastal. What do you mean by coastal? Coastal basically means off the coast. So the coastal town of Mangalore and between Mysore sits. That means there is a piece of heaven. So what is a piece of heaven? That means कि स्वर्ग से आया हुआ एक टुकड़ा वहां पर है. मैसूर और कोस्टल टाउन, मैंगलोर के कोस्टल टाउन के बीच में एक ऐसा टुकड़ा है जो सीधा स्वर्ग से आया हुआ है. ओके, एंड इट डिस्क्राइब्स इट हाउ दैट मस्ट बेसिकली इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द necessary thing. It basically talks about the compulsory thing, right? That it must have come. That means zarur pakka, as in it is giving you a surety. It is literally talking about the affirmation ki pakka drifted from the kingdom of God. That basically means drifted from means being carried along gently by air. That means कि kingdom जहाँ भगवान रहते हैं, kingdom of God basically refers to the abode of God, where God resides. So it is saying कि भगवान जहाँ रहते हैं वहां से फ्लोट होता हुआ उड़ता हुआ मैसूर और कोस्टल टाउन मैंगलोर के बीच में एक स्वर्ग का टुकड़ा एक्चुअली में एग्जिस्ट करता है. एंड व्हाट इज दैट? That is Coorg. This land of rolling hills. That means we have got a lot of hills there. Rolling hills means that it is just filled with hills and the mountains. Is inhabited. That basically means like there are a lot of people who are living there. Okay, as in inhabited basically means like lived. There lived a lot of people, and they are basically a proud race. Why is that proud race? What do you mean by that? Could you please let me know? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. What do you mean by this? Guys, come on. What do you mean by a proud race? What does that mean? What third line are you talking about? That must have drifted from the kingdom of God, Trey. Is it what you are talking about? It means I told you, no, like एक भगवान के यहाँ से मतलब भगवान के घर से उड़ता हुआ एक टुकड़ा आकर यहाँ पे बैठ गया है. Like that, you know, the literal translation is like that. Okay. So now see, hey Tanisha, good evening. So a race whose deeds are so good. So it's a proud race of martial men. Martial is basically refers to the people. Men here refers to the very men who belongs to war. Okay, having to do with war. That means they are the warriors. And warriors, they are always proud of themselves because they are defeating and fighting. Okay, that is what they are doing, right? So that is known as a proud race. That means पूरी प्रजाति जो वहां पर है वो बहुत ही ज्यादा proud है. क्यों? Because they are the martial men. That means they belong to war and they have got beautiful women and wild creatures as well, right? And wild is basically here not referring to the violent kind of creatures we are talking about. We are talking about the natural creatures. Okay, they can be wild, they can be a bit violent, but here the actual meaning, the contextual meaning is natural. Is that clear, everyone? Yeah, proud race of, see, proud race has been used in the context of the warriors, martial men. That means a man, like a person basically who belongs to war. That means a warrior who stands in a war and fight. Okay, that is a person. Is Garv Shield warriors, right? Rolling hills is a term which basically means that wherever you see, you just see the hills all around. Like there are a lot of mountains and hills. That is what it means. A society of people which are known for their courage, bravery, and people, those who hold the bull by its two horns. Right, Kritgun, you're right about that. Alrighty. Do you all get that? Yes, is it clear? So what do we come to know? A beautiful description of Coorg is there, that it has been described as a piece of heaven, all right, which has come along, okay, which has been carried along by the air, okay, from the kingdom of God. That is how it describes it. And where is it? It's between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore. It's a detail, remember that. You have to write here the for sure, because you are specifying that where do you find it. Like it is like in between the coastal town of Mangalore and Mysore. Is that clear? Yes, and this land basically refers to Coorg again, and the proud race is the humans that belong to war, right? And we have got beautiful women there and the wild creatures. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, everybody. Is that clear? Yes, proud race is equal to the warriors. Basically, proud race here is referring to the warriors. That is what I'm here talking about. All right. No, 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 no. Nothing like that, Harshit. Nothing like that. Okay. Rolling hills, nothing imagery, but it is actually just a way of describing it. That's it. All right. All right, Siali. I really don't know that if you are kidding about it or if you really mean it, but if that's the case, then I say thank you to your mom. Thanks to her. Okay, wild creatures basically means the natural creatures, like what did I tell you? Rainforest, forest is there. So are you not expecting the animals to be there? Definitely the creatures, they are going to be there. Okay, the natural creatures. It can be anything. All right, that is what it means. Now, moving ahead, guys, Coorg or Kodagu, that is what it is known as. It is the smallest district. I am using here the Y because superlative degree of your adjective has been used. Small, the smallest. Okay, that is why the. All right. Okay. Or see, Pratmesh, it is actually a town in Karnataka, but it is known as a coffee country. A name has been given to it, like a coffee country. Why? Because from there we get a lot of things like coffee, which is really very famous, and then spices, they are very much famous from there. So it's a name that has been designated to that town. All right. Is that clear to everyone? Is that clear? Imagery, right? You're right about that, Trey. You're right. Okay. Is that clear? Yes. Is that clear? Okay, Siali, I take it as the actual thing. Thank you so much. Just say thank you to your mom too. All right. Clear, everyone. Harshit, I really wish to block you. May I? Would you please permit me to do that? All right, great guys. Okay, so Kurkakaragu, just remember the spelling. It's important. Kodagu. It's the smallest district. Okay, ये छोटा सा कस्बा है. All right, कर्नाटका का. That means a छोटा सा town है. Is home to evergreen rainforest. What does that mean? Home to evergreen rainforest means like so lush green, only green rainforest. What do you mean by rainforest? Can anyone just tell me, guys? No, no, no. You can always find that Marshall Man is talking about alliteration. That's very right. You can find figure of speeches. See, figure of speeches are basically for your poems only, but you can find them in any chapters as well. What do you mean by rainforest? Who is going to give me the meaning, please? I want to know the meaning. What do you mean by rainforest? Everybody. What do you mean by that? Meaning, please, guys. We need to know the meanings right from the beginning, okay? Yes, who is giving me rainforest means an area which is wet like Sundarban Delta. Okay, geographical location of forest which face. Very good, very good, very good. You are right about that. Mansi, you have given the very right explanation. See, evergreen forest basically refers to the rainforest, like wherein you will see that rain is usually there, and you will find the very geographical location of forest which face the rain regularly. And there are like a lot of like trees all around, just trees, and they are lush green. That means that they are totally green. Okay, so now you know that Coorg is famous, guys, for its evergreen rainforest. That means like you will find rain there on a regular basis. And then the forest, the trees, they are so green in nature. And spices also, that is masale. And coffee plantations. Plantations means big forest. You will find the coffee plantations like coffee and coffee, coffee and coffee is available there. Even guys, when you go there, no, you can just sense the aroma of coffee so nicely. You can just sense it. I mean, the way, like the moment you step into the very place, you'll just sense that coffee thing right there. Okay, so it is so very much available there. All right. Yeah, Harshit, you can say. Never share there. Yeah, hey Devanshi, hi. Evergreen forests are the forests in which rainy season take place all the year. Very good. They are found where heavy rain happens along with high temperatures. Shri Pratmesh, you were right. Why did you delete it? Okay, I got it. Okay, like tea plantation in Assam. Very good, guys. So coffee plantation is there in Coorg and it's really amazing. You will find all the spices there. You will find like the lush green rainforest, okay, which is really amazing to see, right? When you're going there in like rainy season, no, it's like heaven. You are in heaven, okay? So evergreen rainforest cover 30%. Again, a detail, very important, a fact, just do not miss it. 30% of this district. So that means the rainforest, 30% of the area of that small town has been covered with just evergreen rainforest. So you can just imagine like how beautiful that is, because that is totally the nature you are into. Okay. And during the monsoons, that means during the rainy season, guys, make sure that you understand this, that with the season you always use the article the, like the summer, the winter, the autumn, the monsoon. Okay, you're talking about a season, with that you always use the article the. During the monsoons, that means जब बारिश बहुत हो रही होती है, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. Now guys, this is literally one of the very scary things as well, honestly speaking. Like during the monsoons, it rains enough. Enough basically means here that बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश होती है. इतनी ज़्यादा बारिश होती है that visitors, like the tourists, they don't even wish to go there because it becomes quite dangerous for their lives. But it really becomes so beautiful, like very beautiful. Okay. So the season of joy, that means कि खुशियों का season commences basically means starts. The season starts from September and continues till March, which is really amazing, guys. Okay, like from September, like the very winter season, if you're gonna be there, I mean, when it's winter in another parts of the world. So if you're visiting Coorg at this time, from September till March, then you're going to enjoy it thoroughly. It's gonna be really amazing. Okay, so the best season to visit to Coorg is from September to March. Is that clear? Spices in Kerala, tea in Assam. Yes, Yali. South is really famous for all these things. Right. Okay. Tea plantations in Assam. Okay. Now the weather is perfect and the weather is literally awesome. That means perfect is like very nice with some showers thrown in for a good measure. Now showers basically refers to your light rain. Okay, so you see, as you know that they are the rainforest, evergreen rainforest, like rain just keeps on happening. Monsoon is like very severe, like monsoon faces the severe rainfall. But here, like from the very September till March, the weather there is perfect, okay, with some showers. That means you'll see rain on and off. Okay, not too much, that will just scare you, but not like that. But instead, some showers are there. Thrown in. Thrown in basically means that there is just light rain, okay, for good measure. That means like that is not too much, that is just for making you feel good, like that, nothing else. So the air breathes of invigorating coffee. Invigorating coffee basically means strength giving coffee. All right, like the coffee, like see, whosoever is visiting Coorg, no, he or she just cannot stay away from coffee. A mug of coffee or a cup of coffee is a mandate if you're visiting Coorg. You need to taste it, okay? Like that's really amazing. So the air, as I told you, the air breathes of invigorating coffee. That means the air has got the very aroma. Okay, the aroma of coffee. Invigorating basically means strength giving. Therein we use coffee. I mean, the people use coffee in order to just build the strength for themselves. All right, is that clear to everybody? Strength giving, as in शरीर में जान डाल देना. That way. Do you understand, AK? That is what it means. Making one feel very strong, healthy, and full of life. Yeah. In Hindi, I gave you a very clear word. शरीर में जान डाल देना. That way. Okay. एंड द एंटायर अरोमा, मतलब हवा में सिर्फ कॉफी की खुशबू होती है वहां पे, जिससे कि आपके अंदर एकदम से एनर्जी आ जाती है. राइट, डू यू गेट दैट? कि आप बहुत अचानक से एक्टिव हो जाते हो. You know, when you're feeling hungry and there's nothing at home and you're like, what should I be eating, and you see that a packet of Maggie, you'll go there. Like, you'll definitely go into the kitchen and you're like, okay, okay, fine, I'll make it. So you get that happiness, no, immediately, okay, I'll have Maggie. तो ये वही वाला सीन है, वहां जाके पूरी हवाओं में सिर्फ कॉफी घूम रही होती है, और वो आपको इस तरीके से, मतलब आपको आपके अंदर इतने शरीर में जान डाल देती है, इतनी एनर्जी डाल देती है, that you feel so good, you feel so fresh, you feel so active and energetic, you start enjoying the very environment there. That is what happens. All right, do you all get that? Do you get that? See, Harshit, here I'm not talking about the literal energy. It's just about the very fact of change of your mood in terms of just being active. Like, if you're being lethargic regarding anything, then you get to have something. Then there's some sort of energy. Okay, fine, I'll have this. You know, that way, that you're not in your lazy mood again and again. Is that clear, everyone? Though Maggie is really like dangerous for health. Okay, so I'm not suggesting you guys to consume it on a daily basis. Like, once a month is okay. All right. Is that clear? Oh my God, Pratmesh, that is too much a Hindi word for me. All right, I can just explain you in simple Hindi words. Is that clear to everybody? Just give me a confirmation in the comment section. Is that clear? This is very important. Do learn the words, because all these words we are going to use in order to write in our answers. Okay? Now we see coffee estates. That means, what do you mean by an estate? Coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under tree canopies in prime corners. Now, guys, that particular area, you know, that particular area has got a lot of warriors and the people who were there in the army. So they are living there. Okay, so we have got coffee estates there. What do you mean by estate? Can anyone just let me know? What do you mean by estate, guys? What does it mean? What do you understand by this? What does that mean, guys? Come on. See, like, your coffee estate is basically an extensive area of a land, okay, usually which has got like a lot of big houses and the large houses. Okay, and the colonial bungalows, that means like all the colonels that were living there who belonged to wars, and they were now settling there. So all those places, they stand tucked under tree canopies, basically mean that canopy basically refers to roof like coverings, hanging covers that form shelters. So, you know, they will find the bungalows are there wherein there are trees all around, okay, and the coffee estates are all around. So that's really a beautiful scene to see all those bungalows there, and they are in prime corners. Prime basically here refers to the best corners, since they are the colonels who belong all to the wars. So they are living in the very best areas. Okay, do you get that? Air breeds of coffee basically means, Shrey, this is what I told you, know, like the entire atmosphere had the aroma of coffee, as in like खुशबू. Okay, मतलब कि वो हवा वहां पे जो हवाएं थी वो सांसें ले रही थी कुछ कॉफी की. This is what it means. What does that mean? That the entire aroma, the aroma was filled with coffee. That is what it means. Okay, tucked under basically means that all the houses, okay, where were they? They were under the tree canopies. Canopies refers to the roof like covering. Okay, when they are covering, so the trees which were there, no, they were covering the houses that were there, having the larger estates of coffee plantations. Okay, that is what it means. मतलब वो सारे जो जो पेड़ थे, पेड़ों के अंदर आकर वो घर बने हुए थे. Do you get that? Yes. Is that clear, everyone? Order of coffee, right? Where coffee is particularly grown. Shrey, my dear, I told you, where were you? Invigorating basically means like strength giving. I told you, the air breeds of invigorating coffee basically means कि यानी कि जो हवाएं थी उसमें सिर्फ कॉफी का अरोमा था, और वो जो इन्विगरेटिंग मीन स्ट्रेंथ गिविंग कॉफी. कॉफी वहां पे सबको स्ट्रेंथ देती है, यू नो, लाइक दैट इज कंसिडर्ड एज समथिंग विच इज वेरी मच मैंडेट टू हैव ऑन अ डेली बेसिस. Right, so that is where we use this word, where it means that it was providing the energy and the strength to you. Okay, Is that clear? Oh my God, estate is Jaidad. Guys, I think you all are teaching me the difficult words in Hindi today. But coffee estate basically refers to an extensive area, all right, an area which is like basically an extensive area of a building wherein you'll see that there are like the large houses. Okay, and this is being covered under the large houses. That is what it is. तो यू सी घर यहाँ पे बना हुआ है चारों तरफ कॉफी 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 की प्लांटेशन है दैट्स हाउ द थिंग वाज ओके which line which line Kritgun are you talking about okay Shri which line are you again talking about just let me know yes guys just let me know what exactly is the answer कैनपीज रूफ लाइक कवरिंग गाइस वहां पे क्या होता है कि ट्री की कैनपीज मतलब चारों तरफ पेड़ ही पेड़ है और उसमें आपका बीच में घर बना हुआ है तो ऊपर पेड़ इतने ज्यादा हैं कि ऊपर ना एक कवरिंग बना देते हैं अब पेड़ ही पेड़ है चारों तरफ उसके बीच में मैंने घर बना रखा है तो क्या होगा ऊपर से जितने भी पेड़ आ रहे हैं वो क्या कर रहे हैं वो कवर कर रहे हैं उस एरिया को सो वहां पे मेरा एक रूफ लाइक एक शेल्टर बन गया है पेड़ के थ्रू ही ओके दैट इज व्हाट इट मीन्स Okay, all right. Last line of this. Okay, the air breathes of invigorating coffee. Coffee estates and colonial bungalows stand tucked under sea. Coffee. See, what did I tell you? 30% of the area is being covered with trees, right? अब वहां पे इन्होंने ये बोला है कॉफी एस्टेट्स एंड कॉलोनियल बंगलोज स्टैंड टक्ड ओके स्टैंड टक्ड व्हाट डज दैट मीन इट मीन्स कि कॉफी के जो एस्टेट्स हैं जितने भी कॉफी का एरिया है और जितने भी कॉलोनियल बंगलोज हैं दैट मीन्स द वॉरियर्स द कर्नल्स फ्रॉम द वॉर दे आर लिविंग देयर राइट तो उनके घर जो हैं और जो कॉफी के एस्टेट्स जो हैं वो कहाँ बने हुए हैं वो बने हुए हैं अंडर अंडर मतलब ट्री कैनोपी के अंडर यानी कि इधर भी ट्री ओके अब मेरे पास यहाँ पे कॉफी के प्लांटेशन सॉरी कॉफी की एस्टेट है ठीक है और यहाँ पे मेरे पास बंगलो भी बने हुए हैं सो चारों तरफ से पेड़ ही पेड़ हैं और ऊपर जाके वो पेड़ इस तरीके से मिलते हैं राइट लाइक दिस और वहां पे जाके वो क्या कर रहे हैं वो एक तरीके का शेल्टर बना रहे हैं तो ट्री कैनोपी बेसिकली मीन्स व्हेन अ ट्री इज गिविंग यू अ कवरिंग all right a covering basically a shelter to you that is what it means is that clear and obviously if like people who belong to army or anything else so they have got the best areas in any place to live in so that is what is happening like prime corners here means the best corners is that clear everybody is that clear guys okay, moving ahead. The fiercely independent people of Coorg. Fiercely basically means great people. Alright, the very proud people. And they are independent as well. Okay, they are not dependent on anyone else. So, the great proud people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. Now, there's a story behind it. What do you mean by that? That maybe like these people, the great people and the proud people, descent basically means ancestry. That means Purvaj. Okay, so now they are saying that these people, all right, they are possibly. So here we are not sure. Possibly means that there are the chances of, all right, that there are the chances that they are from like Greek or Arabic descent. That means that they have their ancestors, their purvaj. Basically, ancestors refer to purvaj. So they have got their purvaj from Greek or Arabic descent. That means from like Greece or Arab. This is what they are saying. As one story goes, so what does that mean? As one story goes, it basically means that there is a story, okay, which has been known to us for ages. A part of Alexander's army moved south. So Alexander, he was the great warrior, if you guys know about him, if you guys have read the history. So Alexander's army, like there's a story that his army moved south, okay, like it moved towards south along the coast and settled here. Here means Coorg. So they were moving towards the south along the coast. The army was moving. Okay, that means coast के साथ साथ वो लोग चलते चले जा रहे थे. And they settled here. That means they stopped and settled in Coorg when return became impractical. That means when returning back to where they belong to completely became futile. Okay, and it was impossible. Impractical basically means impossible. It was not possible for them to return to the place where they belonged to. So they settled there. These people married amongst the locals. Amongst the locals or locals, we use among. among basically when we have to talk about like when you're talking about a lot of people. Okay, so it is saying that all the people, the very people who came from the Alexander's army, they got settled in Coorg and they got married among the locals. That means the people who were there in south in Coorg, so they got married with them and their culture is apparent basically means it's so clear and visible in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. So now they are saying that this is so very much visible and we can see that this is so clear in the very martial traditions. Martial again refers to the one like the warrior traditions, the way they are carrying out their rituals, their customs, their marriage, that is their weddings, and all the religious ceremonies. Okay, religious rites refers to all the religious ceremonies which are distinct. Distinct basically means which are different. Okay, which are different from the Hindu mainstream. Mainstream basically refers to a tradition which most people follow. So it is saying that the tradition of the people of Coorg is completely different from the tradition of the Hindus. All right, it's not same. Okay, so the theory of Arab origin draws support from the long black coat and an embroidered waist belt. Now, you know, from Greek, we come to know the Alexander story that they got settled, they got married among the locals, and the Arab story. Okay, the theory of Arab origin draws support. That means that we can substantiate and we can justify that the people, they are from Arab descent as well. Why? Because of the dressing style. And what is the dressing style? It is the long. Okay, it's very long, guys. It's a black coat with an embroidered waist belt. Okay, there is an embroidered waist belt. That means that embroidery basically means when you are decorating it with certain like pieces of cloth. Okay, waist belt, that means a belt which you tie around your waist, is worn by the Kodavus. Okay, Kodavus basically refers to the person like the people who belong to Coorg. Okay, they are wearing this. Please remember this. And that dress is known as kuppia. Kuppia. Remember it. And it resembles the kuffia worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. So now it is saying that that was the dress which is known as the kuppia. All right. And it resemble basically means it looks same as that of kuffia, which is which was being worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. All right. Do you all get that, everyone? Are you along the coast basically means when you're talking about along the ocean. Yes, Harshit is given the right meaning. Okay, Harshit, Coorg is in Karnataka. Okay, it's a town in Karnataka. Is that clear? Is that clear, everybody? And their culture is apparent in the martial tradition, marriage, and which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. All right, is that clear to everybody? Yes, guys. Is that clear to everyone? Everybody? Yes? Yes, guys, making sense to have. Yes, that's same. That's same. Avnish, that's same. Okay. Amongst is basically an old English word. You're right about that. That's right. Okay. But it is very much acceptable even today. All right. It is very much acceptable even today. Is that clear to everyone? Is there something that you want to ask with whatever we did here? Martial traditions basically refers to the war tradition, the way you are engaging into war and how you're behaving in a war, how you're fighting in a war. So that comes from the very Greek culture. That is what it means. Is that clear, Pratmesh? Modern, the spelling is not right, okay? Kupia and Kufia, right. See, like in earlier times it was known as Kupia. Sorry, like in today's time it is known as Kupia. And in the earlier times, like the Greeks, it was known as Kufia. So this is just the same. Like it says no, it resembles. That means it looks same. Like Kupia and Kufia, they are the same thing that were worn by, sorry, that was worn by Arabs. Okay, is that clear? No, Siali, here it has been mentioned. No, these people married just a minute. Okay, let me just clear it a bit so that you guys get a good understanding again. Okay, here we go. Just a moment, guys. Here we are already. Yeah, see here. What does it mention here? What does it mentions here? These people married amongst the locals and their culture is apparent in the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites, which are distinct. What do you mean by distinct? Distinct means different, alag. Okay, so here the author is very much telling us that the martial traditions, marriage and religious rites, okay, of these people, that means of all the people who are there in Coorg, that's completely different from the Hindu mainstream. That means जो Hindus usually करते हैं follow वैसा नहीं है, उससे अलग हट के है. Okay, so the tradition is a bit different. All right, is that clear? Ma'am, earlier we read about Kodagu. So Kodagu is the name of Coorg or Coorgi people. No, basically Kodavus. Kodavus. See, here I told you, guys, here Kodagu. Kodagu is the name of Coorg only. Okay, that is the same thing, Coorg or Kodagu. And here Kodavus. Here we basically like talk about the people who were earlier in Coorg and who were the Greeks. Okay, the Greeks were known as the Kodavus. Is that clear? Yes. Arvind descent basically means Purvaj. Okay, Purvaj. That is what it means. As in like Greek or Arabic descent. For example, it says na आपके पूर्वज कौन है. So you tell them, right? You know, your parents know about this so well. So that means कि हम लोग Greek culture से आए हुए हैं. That is what it says. कि हमारे पूर्वज जो थे वो Greeks थे. ओके क्योंकि वो उन्होंने जो किया हम वही फॉलो कर रहे हैं. दैट इज व्हाट यू डू नो. इंसेस्ट्रल ऐसे ही चलता है जैसे आपके फोर फादर्स ग्रैंडफादर. सो आप वही फॉलो करते हो जो ट्रेडिशन आपके ग्रैंडफादर या फिर आपके एंसेस्टर्स ने आपकी फैमिली में चलाया हुआ होता है. So similarly, that is your purvaj, the purvaj of your family. Oh my God, I'm using Hindi and English together. Okay, is that clear, everybody? Fiercely independent basically means like here the fiercely independent people. That means the great, okay, the great independent people. So here we are talking about the people who are residing in Coorg. That is what it means. Is that clear to everyone? May I move ahead? Okay, so now Coorgi homes have a tradition of hospitality. What does that mean? That they allow you hospitality, matlab, to provide these services. Okay, so they have this tradition of hospitality and they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. That means stories of courage and bravery, usually in war. So as I told you all that you will find the people like a lot of like people there. That is basically the regiment area. That means like the very army area kind of thing wherein you'll see a lot of like people from war and the army men they are living there. तो वहां पे एक ये ट्रेडिशन है कि आपको बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे तरीके से आपकी मेहमान नवाजी की जाती है उधर. एंड पीपल दे आर मोर देन विलिंग. दैट मीन्स उनको ये बताने में बहुत मजा आता है. एंड व्हाट इज दैट? टू रिकाउंट बेसिकली मीन्स टू टेल. Okay, to tell numerous. That means numerous means a lot of tales of valor. That means stories of courage, okay, of their sons, all right, or their fathers or their forefathers कि हमारी family में हमारे दादाजी ने ये किया था war में. That is what people do there. Okay, because everybody they belongs to war there. That is why they are known as very great people, independent people, the fierce people. All right, is that clear, everyone? Is that clear? Greeks. Okay, Kodavus, that was again like it means the Kurgi people only, alright, that is very right. But in the times of Greeks, it was being referred to as that. Okay, now we call them as Kurgi. Okay, that is what it is. Like Kodavus was the name that was being used for the Greeks. Okay, when they started living in Coorg. So Coorgi homes have a tradition of hospitality, mehman nawazi, okay, and they tell you the stories. Tales of valor means the stories of courage related to their sons and fathers. And the Coorg regiment, see, regiment is a permanent unit of an army. That means वहाँ जहाँ पे army के लोग रहते हैं is one of the most decorated in the Indian army. That basically means having received the maximum number of awards for bravery in war. That means like they were very brave people. Okay, एक ऐसा ही जो आर्मी का एरिया कूर्ग का जो आर्मी का एरिया है देयर इन व्हाट डू वी सी दैट देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल. Okay, like there are a lot of men who have received a lot of bravery awards. And we had the Indian army, the first, okay, the has been used because we are talking about the chief and we are being so particular. We are talking about the first chief of the Indian army. Again, the we have to use it with army, the Indian army. INA and the C has to be capital in your answers when you're writing it. Otherwise, your marks would be deducted right there and then itself. All right. So the first chief of the Indian Army, whose name is General Karyappa. Please remember the spelling correctly. There is double P. Students just write single P. I don't know why. Okay, he was a Coorgi. That means he belonged to Coorg. Even now, Kodavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. So that means Kodavus, again it refers to what? It again refers to your like Coorgi people only. Okay, and in India only, they are the only ones who can carry the firearms. That means they can carry the certain things. What do you mean by firearms? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by firearms? What does that mean, guys? What is the meaning of it? Firearms. Everyone. Guns, weapons, very good. Pistols, very good. So, like they can carry all these things like pistols or rifles or the guns, okay, without license. Otherwise, if you need it, you definitely need a license, okay? It's not just issued to anybody just like that. So, like people from there, like even today, they don't need it. Like people who are residing there, they don't need any license. So the river, guys, again, comma and comma again, and in between we see river. So guys, the name of the river Kaveri. Here I want to tell you all, whenever you are writing something, for example, you are writing Preksha. Okay, Preksha, the teacher, okay, is coming. Alrighty. So here, what did you do, guys? You have described, you have given the description. Who is Preksha? The teacher. You have kept it under commas, not inverted commas. Listen to me very carefully. When you are writing the answers, you have to be very careful that you should be using these commas. Why? Because you are giving the description of the river you talked. Okay, that you talked about. So here the river Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forest of Coorg. Very important to understand. Okay, so where is Kaveri obtaining its water from? It is obtaining it from the hills and the forest of Coorg. And Mahasir, guys, now this dash, why is it being given? It's an M dash, it's a long dash. It has been given in order to describe what is Mahasir. Okay, it is like we use the dashes in order to give the description of what we talked about previous to that dish. So Mahasir is a large freshwater fish. I'm not using here the, because Mahasir is just like here I have already talked about the name is there now. I don't need to use the, because right before that I'm actually talking about the proper noun Mahasir. So here I've used the article a large freshwater fish abound in these waters. That means you will find them in these waters, that is Kaveri, in like plenty. Okay, plenty basically. Abound basically means in plenty. That means a lot of fish would be there, and you will find them in a great number. So kingfishers dive for their catch. That means you will find the kingfishers there who will dive, as in they will look for the catch. While squirrels and langurs drop partially. Partially means half-eaten fruits for the mischief of enjoying the splash and the ripple effect in the clear water. So they are basically talking about the activities done by the animals right there. Okay, and the mischief basically means the naughtiness of the langurs as well as the squirrels, that they just throw the half-eaten fruit into the water in order to enjoy the splash, as in chapak, right? Do you understand that? आप जैसे कुछ पानी में डालते हो तो immediately you have that splash of water which is known as the chapak thing. Okay, and the ripple effect in the clear water. Ripple effect basically refers to the round waves which is formed in the water. So in order to enjoy all that, all these animals, they carry out the different activities. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Yes, why they are having right to carry firearms. Avantika, because that is the place, I told you the story of this Greek descent, right? Like they are coming from the very family of Alexander, like who had like an amazing army, okay? So like they are the people who have that very fierce thing in their blood. So that is why they are being given this right. Okay, in large amounts yearly, that means in plenty. Hey, Vanshika is a large fish which is found in Coorg. Yes, you are right. Okay, okay. No, Avnish. When we are explaining about it, see here in place of this, he could have used a large freshwater fish and then comma comma. That would have been right. But instead of doing that, he has now here used the large dash, which is also correct. These are just the different ways of writing in English. Okay, is that clear? Shaitani in Hindi, yes. Arvind, basically, what do the like like the animals and the langurs, they are known for their naughtiness, right? So what do they used to do? Like if you have given an apple to a monkey, if you have ever done that, like they'll eat half of it, they'll throw it in the water. Why? Because like a langur, basically, okay, like as in like basically a breed of monkey only. So they are very much naughty in nature, right? They want some sort of mischief. A monkey is known for just being mischievous in nature. All right, so what do? They just throw the half-eaten apple into the water, okay, and then they would enjoy the very splash of the water that's coming up, okay, जैसे कि एकदम झटके से छपाक तरीके से पानी आता है, so they enjoy that too much. All right, that's just the thing that has been described. So in a way, they are talking about the wildlife of Coorg. That is what has been described in those lines. Now, what do elephants do? Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed. Scrubbed basically means rubbed in the river by their mahouts. Okay, so who are mahouts, guys? A person who works with, rides, and tends an elephant. That means a person who looks after and cares for an elephant is known as a mahout. Okay, so what do elephants do? They really enjoy bathing, as in like just taking bath and just being getting rubbed and scrubbed. Like when a mahout is cleaning cleaning an elephant, he rubs the entire skin of that elephant. Okay, so they enjoy it. All right, that is the thing. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, is that clear? Yeah, you're right about that, Nivedha. You are right. Okay. Yeah, Pratmesh. So, so see, like if you're doing this, animals also do that. All right. So now the most laid back individuals become converts to the life of a high energy adventure with river rafting. Now here we come to know about the activities that are being done and are possible in Coorg. Okay, laid back basically means relaxed. So that means the most relaxed individuals, they become converts to the life of high energy. So that means the person who is very much relaxed and not in a hurry, so they get converted to the life of high energy adventure. That means that they get converted to the very energy adventure. That means they get involved into the activities that bring so much of energy into them. And what are those activities? That is river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing, and mountain biking. And numerous walking trails in this region are a favorite with trekkers, which is actually a fact, guys. Rafting, you know very well, it's like traveling in a river in a raft. Okay, basically, it's a floating platform made by tying planks together. So, what are you doing? Like, you're just traveling into the water wherein the waves are really high. Then you have canoeing. Canoeing basically is traveling in a river in a canoe, a large, narrow boat. Okay, that is a boat which is very narrow, like this, like this. It's like this, very narrow. Okay, and then you have got rappelling. Rappelling is again interesting, everybody. It's going down a cliff by sliding down a rope. That means that there is that cliff. From there, you are going down there. Okay, and that too in a rope. Okay, you're sliding down. And rock climbing, of course, that means you have got the mountains, you are climbing them. And mountain biking, that means mountain area is there and you guys are just doing the biking there. You're using your bike and you're just going there. And numerous basically means many walking trails. Trails basically refer to the path created for walking. Okay, trail is basically referring to the path that there are a lot of areas wherein you can walk. Okay, and it's so favorite with trekkers. So who is a trekker? A person who makes a long arduous journey. That means that you have to walk very long and you have to just climb the mountains as well. That is what it is for. Is that clear? So we have got a lot of activities there. I am telling you something very interesting, guys. After your examinations, you guys can go there. Okay, have fun, right? I'm working as a travel guide for all of you right now. Is that clear? Yes, this paragraph talks about the adventure spots. Right? Is that clear? Yes, everyone. Oh my God, Aditya, your hair? I think that you were not there in the class today. All right. Okay. Is that clear to everybody? Do you all get that? Guys, making sense? Did make sense to everybody? Rappelling, okay, I'm sure that you must have enjoyed it because all these activities, they must be done with utmost care and you must be confident enough that you want to go for it. Is that clear? Trekkers basically mean the people who are literally just walking for like long, like they are hiking as well. Like you're going for a long walk wherein you have to even climb the mountains. Okay, that is what trekking is all about. Okay. प्रद्गुन द मोस्ट लेट बैक बेसिकली मीन्स कि बहुत लेजी से लेजी इंसान भी वहां पे जाके एकदम से कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, एनर्जी उसके अंदर आ जाती है, बिकॉज वहां पे एडवेंचर्स करने के लिए बहुत ज्यादा है. दैट इज व्हाट इट मीन्स, दैट इवन द पर्सन हु इज वेरी मच रिलैक्स एंड हु इज रियली नॉट इन हरी एंड हु इज वेरी लेजी, they gets converted to they gets converted to an energy being, like filled with a lot of energy in order to face the adventure and in order to get into the adventurous activities with all zeal. Is that clear? Now, what do we see? Birds, bees, and butterflies are there to give you company. You will find birds there, bees, and butterflies. Macaws, malabars, squirrels, langurs, and slender loris keep a watchful eye from the tree canopy. So, macaws, they are basically, again, like we are here talking about the family of monkeys, okay? They are all monkeys, okay? Then squirrels, then langurs, and slender loris. They are all the companies of the monkeys, and they keep a watchful eye. Watchful basically here refers to the fact, a monkey is always looking at you with such keenness. So they remain on the trees, on the tree canopies. They are there and they are looking at you. I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. So that means now whenever, like here, basically, Lokesh Abrol is saying that if I see any wild elephant, I just do go aside. I just prefer to step aside for wild elephants. That means that I prefer that I just get away from their route. Is that clear, everyone? Roger that. Okay, Advait. Alrighty. Okay, trekking is boring. No, it's interesting. It all depends upon like with whom you guys are going. Okay, so that is what the thing is. Is that clear to everybody? Is there anything else that you want to know? Okay. Yes, guys. Cliff is like it is basically an area of like a mountain, you can say, which is actually a bit vertical, like this, as I told you all know. Like this is the mountain area, or it can be like this as well, but it is just the mountain area from where you are going to take a slope downwards. Okay, that is what it is. Is that making sense, everybody? Yes, is this clear? Okay, so now let's move ahead. Here we go, and let's have a look. Okay, here we are. Just a moment, guys. Just a moment, please. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So the climb to the Brahmagiri Hills brings you into a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. So now here it is talking about what, guys? Here it is talking about. All right. Here we are. Yeah, slender loris is basically an animal. It's basically, I really don't know that what do we call it in Hindi. Okay, but it is basically an animal which is like usually slender loris is found in like Sri Lankan area. Okay, so you'll come to know. Just do a little bit of like search kind of thing. You'll come to know about that. Okay, and I do, however, prefer to step aside for wild elephants. So now actually Lokesh Abrol is here saying that whenever he used to see any wild elephant, no, he used to get aside because you'd never know that what exactly is happening with the elephant and when he really goes crazy. So he was like, I used to be completely aside whenever I used to get just side, okay, whenever I used to see the elephants. Alrighty. Is that clear to everyone? Is there anything else that you want to know? Is there anything else that you would like to know? Please just let me know about this. Okay, so now we see trekking is like when you are going for a walk, which is literally so very much, you say, difficult, and you are going on walk on foot. Okay, and that's a long walk. Basically, it involves the mountains wherein you are covering an entire area, a particular area, basically, like 250 kilometers or more than that. Okay, that is what it is, Siali. Like it's a long walk on foot, okay, which is literally difficult. Okay, that is what it is. Is that clear? All right, is that clear? Okay, now we are moving to the another fact. The climb to the Brahmagiri Hills brings you into a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. That means when you are going to the Brahmagiri Hills, no, you will see a very panoramic view. What does that mean? A view of the wide area of the land. That means the entire land of the misty. Misty, why misty? What do you mean by mist? Hazy thing. What do you mean by mist? What do you mean by mist? Can anyone just let me know? These ones are so easy. We check our very weather. No. What do you mean by mist? Misty view. Mist is like hazy, like a little foggy, because full of covered with accompanied with mist. Foggy, right, right. So we, the entire foggy landscape because it was cold, it keeps on raining. So the entire foggy thing, you can just view it. A, a walk across the rope bridges leads to the 64-acre land of Nisar Gadhama, running into the Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Baila Kupe is a bonus. The monks in red ochre and yellow robes are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India right here in Coorg. So it describes it so amazingly. When you're climbing to the Brahmagiri hills, you will see the entire view, and then if you're taking a walk, okay, the very rope bridge is there, and if you're just going like a walk across the rope bridge, there is that rope bridge. Do you know what do you mean by rope bridge, guys? Yeah, Avnish, you have to learn everything. You have to learn everything. That's not too tough, okay? What do you mean by rope bridge? What does that mean? Like there is that just a rope and there are the planks. You have to just walk on it. Okay, so walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64. If you are just walking across it, no, you will be going to a 64-acre island. There's a beautiful island by the name Nisar Gadhama. Okay, please, Nisar Gadhama. You have to learn the spelling. It's Nisar, then Gadhama. All right, and then you will see running into the Buddhist monks. That means the monks, the Buddhist monks, they are living there from India's largest Tibetan settlement. That means that they are running into the Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement, and nearby Baila Kuppe is a bonus. So that means near that island, Nisargathama, you will find a Buddhist monk island. Sorry, you will find a Tibetan settlement. That means like Tibbets, they are there. And what is the name of that place? That is the name, like the place is Baila Cooper. You have to remember this. And the monks, okay? The monks are living there and they are what, guys? That's really wonderful, okay? Like visiting there is really wonderful. You should be going there, guys. That is so amazing. Okay, that is so amazing. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Yes. So guys, you will find the Buddhists there. Okay, you have to cross those planks, then you will see Nisargadamu. Yes, you'll see that, and therein you will find the Tibet settlement. That means the people from Tibet, they are settling there. And what is the name of the place? Bailakupa. And it's a bonus. Why it's a bonus? Because therein you will see completely different environment. And the monks, they are living there and they are in red ochre. What does that basically means? Ochre basically means like a pale brown yellowish color and yellow, like pale brownish yellow and yellow robes. That means the attire that they are wearing, that is in pale brown yellow or yellow color. And they are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by visitors searching for the heart and soul of India. So that means there are a lot of things that are there for all of you who really want to be surprised by the nature of Coorg. You all can visit there. All right, is this clear to everybody? Yes, everyone. Is this clear to everyone? Yes. Yes, Yali, same is the case with me too, right? When I had read it first. Robes is the attire. Okay, the clothes that they wear. Okay, Arvind? Clothes. That is what it means. Robes means clothes. All right. So, guys, if you want to reach there, there's a fact file. You can reach Madikari. Basically, again, this is not Coorg only, the name. The district headquarters is the only gateway to Coorg. So, that means you have to go here, which is the district headquarters. The misty hills, lush forest, and coffee plantation will cast a spell on you. That means आप पे जादू कर देंगे वो. And you will find a resort there or coffee estate or stay in a home for a truly Coorgi experience. You can just stay in a home or coffee estate. Guys, this is my personal recommendation to all of you. If you're going there, just stay in a coffee estate. That's gonna be like not forgettable kind of like memory for all of you. Okay. And by air, if you guys are going, the nearest airports are Mangalore 135 km and Bangalore 260 km. So there are flights to Mangalore from Mumbai, to Bangalore from Ahmedabad, Chennai, Delhi, Goa, Hyderabad, Kochi, Kolkata, Mumbai, and Pune. And by rail, if you guys are going, then rail heads are at Mysore, Mangalore, and Hassan. So by road, there are two routes to Coorg from Bangalore, and both are almost the same distance, around 250 to 260 km. Route via Mysore is the most frequented one. That means it is being used by a lot of people. The other route is via Neelamangal, Kunigal, and Chandrayana Patna. Okay, so guys, visit there, let me know, share the experience with me. I'll be waiting for all your experience. Okay, I would like to know how many of you really loved it. What was your experience? Where did you stay? So that I can recommend it to my other friends as well. Alrighty, people. So the questions right in front of you all. Here we go. 9 questions would be there. Mansi, ochre basically means like a pale, okay, a pale brown yellow color, okay, brown yellow, a mixture of like a pale brown and yellow. That is what it means. That means the clothes that they used to wear, that was like brown, or you can say yellow, or a mixture of that. Okay, that is what they used to wear. All right, rope bridge, Arvind, just try to Google it out in order to understand so correctly. You know, it's an adventurous kind of thing. There is rope like on both of your sides, and there are planks. Okay, and you will have to just be careful in just crossing that plank, because it will be a bit dangerous. Okay, and a bit adventurous. So you can just Google that out in order to understand it more correctly. Okay, okay, no worries, Corby. That's completely okay. Is that clear? Okay. All right, so a lot of you are going now. After your exams, do visit, okay? Do make a visit and let me know how was the experience, okay? Guys, be quick in joining in. All right, your centipede, very good. So how many of you have joined in, guys? Be quick, no? All right, I'm moving ahead. Let's go ahead with the very first question. Be quick. What is the right answer for this very particular question? Coorg is a dash country. Like, this is so easy and so straightforward. Doesn't require too much of your efforts. So, like, it's a tea country, bread country, coffee country, green country. What exactly is the right answer, guys? 3 more seconds for everybody right there. What is it? Quite easy, not that difficult question, right? Okay, guys, tomorrow I'm going to take the entire Menti quiz on this very particular chapter. Be right there, okay? Very good. Next question. On your screen, C for coffee. Question number 2 on your screen, and here we go. Alright, this is just to check your quick understanding. Where is Coorg situated? I told this to all of you. Where is Coorg situated? Mysore, Bangalore, Karnataka, Kerala. What is the right answer? Where? Okay, oh my god, Avnish. Very good. Congratulations then. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look. What does it talk about? Okay, it's 9 more seconds. Be quick, guys. It's not that difficult question. Karnataka. Very good, guys. It's between Mysore and the coastal, okay, area of Mangalore. I told this to all of you, okay. Question number 3, guys. Hey, Pratham. Hi, dear. Here we go. Dash River obtains its water from Coorg. What is the right answer? What is the right answer? Yamuna, Narmada, Kaveri or Tapi? What is the right answer? 20 more seconds, everybody. Here we go. Hey Pratham. Hi. Hello, dear. So 15 more seconds, everyone. Here we go. 12, 11 and 10 more seconds. Okay, so what exactly is the right answer? 5 more seconds, 6 more seconds now. Very good. Kaveri is the right answer. Now the next question on your screen. Here we go. Question number 4. What does it say? Everybody. Question number 4, and here we are. The climb to the dash hills bring you into panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. Brahmagiri, Himalaya, Nilgiri, Parvati. What is the right answer? I told this to all of you. Guys, there are a lot of facts in this one, okay? You guys need to read this chapter on your own as well for your personal understanding. If there's something that's not clear to you, get back to me, okay? Ask me the question. 17 students, very well said. That's alright, Brahmagiri. Now we are moving to the next question. And what does it say? Question number 5 on your screen. Let's have a look, everybody. What are the activities available in Coorg, okay? So what are the activities that are being mentioned in the book? Alrighty, here we go. River rafting, canoeing, mountain biking, or you say all of the above. What is the right answer? Guys, I'm going to have the class right at 8 p.m. with the NCERT and the extra questions from this chapter. Don't miss it out. Use my code PSH10. Enroll for the class for sure. 20 students. Very well done. That's really good. Now, let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look at the leaderboard. So, who all are there on the leaderboard? Okay. So we have got Advait at the first position, then Magical Rhino, then Shrey, Pratik, you're the fastest. Okay, we have got Lokesh Abrol, great. The Hustler, Siba, Wolfmeister, Siali and Nicholas, great. Now we are moving to the next question. Question number 6 on your screen. Here we are. Let's have a look. What does the question say? What is rappelling? What does it mean? Okay, the word meanings, they are very important. Do not take them lightly. Okay, is it traveling in a river in a canoe, or traveling in a river in a raft, or going down a cliff by sliding down a rope, or none of the above? What is it? 14, 13, 12, 11 and 10 more seconds to come up with the right answer. Let me see how many of you are going to give me the correct answer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pratham, I'm very well. Thank you so much. You're so late to ask how I am. 15 students, very well said. Now we are moving to the next question. Question number 7 on your screen. Here we go. What does it say? What is canoeing? What does it mean? Hey, okay, Vanshika, you said C. So is it traveling in a river in a canoe, traveling in a river in a raft, or going down a cliff by riding down a rope, or all of the above? What is the right answer? What is it? No problem, Curvy. Like, only a few more questions are left. If you can state, that's gonna be good. Alrighty. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what is the right answer, everyone? Just let me know. Okay, very good. 17 students, very well said. Now let's have a look at the next question. What does it talk about? Question number 8, which is going to be the last question actually. Sorry, the second last question. So, is the author of Coorg? Quite an easy question, no? Not that difficult. Who is the author of Coorg? Arun Kumar Datta, Lokesh Oberoi, Lucille Rodriguez, or none of the above? What is the right answer? So quite an easy question. Make sure that you all are giving me just the right answer. Very good. That's the right answer. Lokesh Oberoi. Now we are moving to the last question. Let's see what does the question ask us. Question number 9 on your screen. What does it ask? Okay, let's have a look. How much area of Coorg is covered by evergreen forest? Now it's an important question. Okay, here we go. 10%, 20%, 30%, or 40%? What exactly is the right answer? What is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? Here we go. Come on, everybody. What is the right answer? Everybody voted. Very good, 30%. Now, let's have a look at the leaderboard, everybody. What does it say? Advait, Shrey, Pratik, Lokesh, Abrul, Mansi, Niveta, Siali, Siba, Pratham, and Disha. Good to see all the good students. Advait, you are just there with 2 names. Advait, very many congratulations. So, guys, it is really important for all of you to attend all the sessions on a regular basis. Don't miss out anything. Ask me the questions. And once, like I told you all earlier as well, before coming into the classes, try to be very sure, or try at least your level best, that you're reading the chapter and then you are coming in, because that really widens your understanding as well. Okay, and guys, don't miss attending the class right at 8 p.m. on the very app. Okay, I'll be taking the special class, which is a free class, wherein I'll be dealing with all the NCERT questions and all the extra questions that could be possibly asked in your examination. Don't miss that out. Okay, and tomorrow I've got a mentee session with all of you right at 5 p.m. from the same chapter. Make sure you all are attending it. Okay, now I will be sharing the Unacademy subscription features with all of you. You get to learn live from the comfort of your home, unlimited access to all the courses, top educators of India on one single platform, regular doubt clearing and answer writing sessions, exhaustive coverage of the syllabus, mentorship and guidance, study material in the form of PDF, practice tests, live test series, and batch courses. We have got a lot for everybody right there. Make sure you're making use of the best for yourself. Daily practice sections, weekly mock test series, live quizzes, daily MCQ and subjective test series for everybody. And guys, we have got the batches for everyone. All the 10th victory batch, math, science and social science, started on 13 December. If you haven't enrolled yet, then kindly do that. Then we have the prodigy batch for class 10th. Okay, for all the subjects, it started on 20th of December. Please enroll. And all the 90s, I'm coming up with the achievers. I mean, like, achievers batch is coming up for all the subjects. It's going to be started right from 17th of Jan. Okay, so I would be having the classes for all the 90s right from 6:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. Kindly make sure that you guys are enrolling for this batch for sure, because it's gonna be literally very important for your examinations. Moving ahead, guys, we have got Bugs Bounty. It's an opportunity for all the learners to report any inappropriate content in the video. Be the first one to report a particular issue to claim your prize, and report any inappropriate content using the form given in the description. And all the 90s, if Unacademy Combat, if you think you had missed your chance, then not yet, my dear. You all can win scholarship worth rupee 1 crore plus. Okay, and see, herein, like, you can win the scholarship worth rupees 1 crore. And here we have got it right at 11 a.m. for all the 90s. Enroll right away. It's gonna take place every Sunday. Free live test on Android app and web. Certificate of merit for top 25 rankers. Okay, so it's an offer for plus subscribers, plus subscription for 12 months and above, guys. For all the classes 6 to 12, you can buy plus subscription for 12 months and above and get 4 months extra. Okay, for K-12 subscription free, guys. And flat 10% discount on purchasing plus subscription for any duration. So offer is valid for first 500 subscribers. Be in that list. And CBSE students for classes 6 to 12, offer for iconic subscribers. Buy iconic subscription for 12 months and above and get extra 4 months K-12 subscription for free. So flat 10% discount on purchasing iconic for any duration. Offer is valid for first 500 subscribers. And Unacademy iconic subscription, guys, this is pretty unique because herein you guys are going to get the best for yourself. Okay, this is so unique because personal mentor is there, light out solving sessions are there. We are going to have the weekly reports wherein we'll be telling you all what that this is how you all can do so well. Okay, then you can connect with your parents too. Study planner would also be there, and all the benefits of Unacademy subscription would also be a part of your iconic subscription. So guys, we have different plans for Unacademy iconic pricing. You guys can go ahead with anything that suits you the best, be it 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 3 months. PSH10 is the code, my dear. Make use of this code. This will give you straightforward 10% discount and will make your life super duper easier as well. Okay. Being your educator, I would like to tell you all try to go for a longer tenure. That's always beneficial. And now Unacademy free special class features, live real-time interaction using chat and emojis, ask the questions using the question tab, live poll options for quiz and poll leaderboard, compete with your friends too. So 90s, this is the timetable for all of you, and all the 10thies. This is not the timetable for all of you. Okay, anyway guys, we are already done with this very particular class. You have the class today with me. Okay, so make sure that you're attending this very class for sure. Okay, and this is not for you, this is for all the class 9 students. All right, so all the 10thies, make sure that you are attending the class for sure for Coorg right at 8 p.m. today itself. Okay, thank you everybody. I hope that you all love the session. If you are new to the channel, then do not forget to hit the bell button. Kindly subscribe for sure. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends for sure. Okay, let's crack it together. I'll catch